I've injected a lot of my own personality into my home decor, and I've done this in really simple and really cheap ways. So I've not had to go out and buy loads of expensive items for my home. I've made things, I've upcycled things, I've injected my favorite colors into my home. So I can't wait to share this with you, because I know sometimes when you're trying to come up with themes for your home to suit your personality, it's sometimes tempting to go off what other people's homes look like and copy their homes. But this is not going to help you to inject your own personality into your home, because you're just injecting their personality into your home, if that makes sense. I am going to go through some simple ways you can get ideas for your home, but this doesn't mean you have to copy them exactly. You can still put your own personality into your home. Let's get stuck straight into showing you how I've decored my house. That don't even make sense. How I've added decor to my home to really inject my own personality. The first thing you can do is a really simple one, and that is just to choose your favorite colors. So for instance, one of my favorite colors is a dusky pink color, but if this feels a little bit overwhelming for you to decorate your whole room in one certain color, you really don't have to do that. You could always choose a really neutral color like a light gray, a cream or a white, and then you can add pops of your favorite color to that room, and that will really inject your favorite colors into that room, bring out your personality, make your home inviting and exciting, and just make it more interesting and something that relates to you. So you can do this with simple things like a colorful rug. I've got this pink rug in my living room. You can also add a pop of color with cushions, vases, flowers, a clock or a picture frame, and that's what I've done in my living room. So I decided to paint 2 walls in my living room pink, and then the other 2 walls are grey. The whole room isn't pink, but we've still got that injection of colour. Also, because I edit my YouTube videos in my living room, I've got a pink mouse mat, I've got a pink mouse and a keyboard, so it all ties into the theme of the pink of my room without looking overwhelming. I also wanted to make the room a little bit different and a bit unique, so I painted these circles on the wall. So I've got a little bit of glitter in this circle here, and what I've done is just picked 3 simple colours. So I got a dusky pink, which ties in with the pink of my room. I got a slightly darker pink, and then I've got a sort of beigey colour as well, and it really stands out on this wall. I really love this, honestly. I'm so proud. Even though these circles are not perfect and they were almost impossible to paint perfect, you can also revamp items to add an injection of colour to suit your room theme, so you don't have to go searching everywhere, for instance, for a turquoise mirror. I was given this mirror by my friend, and it was cream and it just looked a bit boring. So because I love turquoise, I've painted the whole of my hall white, but then I've just added 1 pop of colour, and honestly this stands out so much, and it means that I don't have to go painting all my room really bright colours just to add a little bit of my own personality into the room. I just used a tiny pot of emulsion and just honestly painted it by hand. It was so easy. You can use some masking tape to mask off the mirror part, but you can always go and have a look in charity shops, ask around on Facebook Marketplace if you're looking for a specific item. And if you can find things in light colours as well, that will really help you, because it's easier to paint over a light colour than it is a dark colour, but you can always sand things down. One example of me being a bit creative and finding something in a thrift shop for £2, which was this frame, and fitting it in with my room theme was this frame here. I love it. Honestly, I made this about 10 years or more ago. So what I did is I just got a £2 brown frame from the charity shop. It did have a picture in it, and I took the picture out, and then I got this fabric from Amazon. Honestly, because I love Paris, I went to Paris on my honeymoon, and I just wanted like bright colours, so I got turquoise and pink. I wanted some bright colours just to add a little pop of colour, and I just simply put the fabric onto some cardboard and stuck it in the frame. Honestly, so easy, really cheap to make as well. I've also got watercolour painting that I did, so a little bit of my personality there as well. And if you're interested, I've got Skillshare classes where I teach how to paint in watercolours. I'll leave a link to my Skillshare classes in my description box. You can also add personalised decor to your home. So for instance, I've got this little plaque on the wall that I actually hand painted myself, but you can get things like this done on Etsy. But basically it just says home is where your family is. I've painted this, and then I've got my children's names. I made this quite a few years ago, so I haven't got my girls' names on there. But it adds a unique part of you to your home, because with personalised items, no one else is going to have that exact thing in their home, and you're going to have your names on it. You can put your family name on there. You can have paintings done of yourself, or you can have something that you've made with your children together and put that on the wall as well. It just adds that little unique little spin on things, and it's also a really nice memory for you as well. I also find that if you put your own creativity into something, you upcycle something, you get something personalised, you make something yourself, you tend to keep it for longer. Like these shelves behind me. So these were from a charity shop, and they were grey originally, but what I did is I sanded them down a little bit, added some cream paint to them, and then took sandpaper and just sanded over the edges, so it makes it look really rustic. And I'm really proud of them because I made them myself. So I've just got a couple of little ornaments on that shelf. These are my snow babies that my nan bought me. So again, something that's special, all that's handed down to you, that's gifted to you, put on a shelf like this can add a real unique flair to your home. It's also a lovely idea to display souvenirs that you've collected over the years when you've gone on holidays or trips, and put them in a dedicated area where you can see them really easily. And then we've also got a cabinet here with all Marvel and DC, and there's some Disney characters there as well. So add in something that we're really interested in. I also got this little frame made, so this was really cheap. So instead of going onto these expensive websites where you can get collages made like this, or the photo frames where they've got little compartments and it's really hard to fit photos into them, I just get little posters made like this, and I got them done on a website called Photobox. So I basically just made a really cheap poster. I think this cost me about £3. And then I just stuck it in a frame, and this frame is really inexpensive as well. So it's a really cheap way of adding some lovely photos, your favourite photos all together. Another example of a themed room is my little girl's Disney themed room. So we've got a couple of Disney themed photographs that I had done of them when they were babies. There's a Beauty and the Beast one there. We got some stickers on the wall. We've got some Disney related decor. Got some things on their shelves as well that are Disney related. These are I'm obsessed with, these little ornaments. I will see if I can link those for you. Daughter's artwork on a shelf in her bedroom as well. And a painting I did of Rapunzel, which is my favourite Disney film.